Okay.
What time is right there?
Sorry, what time what?
What time is your place right now? What difference we have?
It is 5 o'clock, so I'm 2 hours behind you.
Ah, okay.
I was
Okay.
3 and now I'm 2 because you changed your clocks, but I didn't change mine.
Ah, okay.
All right, so friends, we were talking about just chit-chatting before the meeting started about eye colors and things like that. And Sayonara was saying how she was told by Luis Casco that she can't wear green. But here's the caveat. This is what you can do. I have blue eyes. I don't wear blue right next to my line, but I can wear blue here. I can do an accent blue over here. Okay. The idea is you don't put, if you have blue or green or really greeny golden hazel eyes, you don't put that color as the liner, but you can definitely put it on the base of the eye and then on the crease, put another neutral. My favorite is hazelnut. I buy 10 at a time. Um, but like I can do blue here. So I was telling Sayonara, she's got gorgeous green eyes. She loves the Emerald Noir. We have the new green pencil. You can put the pencil right next to your
Mhm.
eye and then go over it with espresso or something like that. So you have that muted look. And then you can put the green on the lower eye, and then you want to always accent in a flat color. So you can use colors
Mm.
that are your eye color. And if you have brown eyes, you can do anything, anything. Like the world
Yeah.
is your oyster. Okay. Um, the Julia Roberts eye, the brown eye. Everybody says, "Oh, I wish I had blue eyes or green eyes." And my granddaughter has true, I've never seen this before, true hazel eyes. They are brown with golden flecks and almost a green hue to them. And I think the thing about hazel eyes, they change with the color you're wearing.
Mhm.
Like I have blue eyes, but if I wear green, people will say, "Oh, your green eyes are so pretty," because it kind of reflects up. But hazel eyes are to die for. But yeah, you just don't want to put, if you have green or blue eyes, you don't want to put that color right next to your eye. But I will tell you, Sayonara, that metallic green pencil that we have as limited edition right now, it is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Now, I can only wear it on top because it's too much to wear on top and bottom. But to have as a top accent, or if someone has blue or green eyes, just to use it as a little cat thing. But do y'all know why this emerald green is going to be flying off your shelves? What
Me.
movie is coming out next weekend?
Wicked.
Wicked. And you could do a promotion on Instagram or Facebook about this is the green color you can wear to Wicked. You've got customers that are going to go to that movie and they're going to use that green metallic as their lipstick because they're out
Wow.
there looking for it. I am a Wicked fan. And I'm telling you right now, everybody's going to be going crazy about it. I mean, they're going to want to do like decorations going up on their forehead because everybody wants to be Alphaba. Nobody wants to be Glinda. Because Alphaba's a rebel and she knows who she is and she's all that in a bag of chips. So I would highly recommend you get some of that emerald green eyeliner and do something kind of fun like around your face, even if you do a star or do your lips and say who's going to see Wicked, who wants to look as wicked as you can. Now my daughter and I, huge Wicked fans. When we used to drive to her cheerleading when she was in high school, we would sing all the songs and I always had to be Alphaba. Not sure why, but we would sing in tandem all these songs. So you're talking about, she's 32 now. So you're talking about girls who are teenagers all the way to women my age. Wicked is a cult. phenomenon and the fact that the movie is coming out on the 22nd, jump on this. Just say, who's going to see Wicked? I'm placing my order. Who needs emerald green, metallic emerald green eyeliner? And do something on your face that shows how awesome this color is. I wore it to church this Sunday with a real pretty greenish top. I got compliments in and out the door. Bam. You know, that's what you want. Go to church and get compliments. Because other women who are not in church, they just don't compliment women. What's the deal? Okay, well, I'm excited you guys are all on. I'm going to put you all in the on-time drawing. So I've got Eugenia, and I've got Jamie, and I've got Mandy. And you guys, we don't have a meeting a week from tonight, but you still need to submit your weekly accomplishment sheet on Sundays, every Sunday, because you always get credit for it. And then we have 2 meetings in December. But what I'm doing is, because I'm going to be on the East Coast for 8 days, if you want to set up a coaching call or just talk about end of the year sales or just talk about anything, I'm going to be all about this one. Yeah. Except when she's sleeping or she's with Papa. And she loves Papa. And they like to go to the park and go for walks. And so, Jamie, why are you upside down?
I don't know. I'm about
Okay.
ready to scream.
Oh, okay. Jamie is
Sorry.
dancing on the ceiling. She's so excited about tonight's meeting. She is dancing on the ceiling. Oh, what a feeling. She's dancing on
There
the
we
ceiling.
go.
All right. Who has gifts to show tonight after we do Reco and all that? Yay,
Me.
Vicky, Mandy. Okay, yay. Okay, well, you guys will get bonus points for that. So that's important. All right. So, and the rest of us just like to learn. And I want, Eugenia, I want you to unmute. And I want you to tell everybody, because you haven't been able to show up to meetings on a regular basis because you're the mom taxi every Tuesday night. But tell everybody what you said about the meeting last week.
Oh, it was so much fun. I was so glad that I was part of it, and it got me really excited about coming back this week. So yeah, as soon as we got off the Zoom call, I shot Joanna a message and I was like, that was like so much fun. I loved it. It was great.
So you guys, you never know who you're uplifting, and Eugenia is an amazing woman. I'll tell you a little bit about her story. She came into our unit a kabillion years ago, and she's had an interesting journey, but she is one of those in-betweeners right now. In other words, she still has kids in the house, but she's also a caretaker for her mom. So that defines the sandwich generation. How many of y'all are in the sandwich generation right now? Yeah, you're still kind of nurturing, and Vicky, you are too. Like you're nurturing and all that. You're grown children, and yet you have a huge responsibility to a parent, which in her case is actually her husband. So it's a sandwich generation where you're juggling this life where you're still young and vibrant and energetic, and you're building and you're going. And yet I just remember when my parents moved into our casita and Jules called me and she goes, Mom, I think you're a saint, but you're never going to make national. And I said, well, what makes you say that? And she said, because I know you and you're going to take over the care of Mama. And my mom had gone in for just a routine neck surgery, just a little fusion of 2 discs. And the doctor, you know, all that paperwork you sign before you go into surgery, read it. So he sent a series of clots up into her brain. She went to sleep in this surgery as the matriarch of our family, and she woke up basically as a 4-year-old. My mom was never a singer. That was the joke. She was a ballerina. She was never a singer, but she woke up singing the song, I Am a Friend of God. So that right there gave us hope. And she did get better for a while, but we did not know this. But by the time she and dad moved out here and moved into our guest house, she was having mini strokes almost on a daily basis. So she was declining very quickly. And just a few years after they moved out here, we put her into an assisted living 10 minutes from the house. The most amazing assisted living in the world. They actually called themselves God's waiting room. Completely faith-based. Everybody has their own room. It's Upon the Rock was built by a neurosurgeon out of Mayo Hospital to take care of his own mother. And it was like a horseshoe, almost shaped like my house. If you've been to my house, you walk in and there's rooms this way and rooms this way, almost like that. And just long story short, I mean, it is $6,000 a month to keep them there, but they cannot do enough. Like they're all Armenian, and if you know anything about the Armenian culture, they put elders on a very high pedestal. If you ever have to put anybody in assisted living and it's Armenian based, go for it. They cannot do enough. And so she spent her last 8 months there. And then they called me, and it's funny, the manager called me and said, Joanna, I know you work out of your home. Can you move your business to your mom's room this week? And I said, what's going on? She said, it could be a week, it could be a month, it could be a day, but I think God's calling her home. And literally, I started working out of her room on Monday. She never acknowledged me until Wednesday. And on Wednesday, I was sitting there working and I looked up and she looked at me, and my mother had the most beautiful skin in the world, Mary Kay. And she looked at me and she smiled. And for the first time in weeks, she made eye contact. And I walked over and I took her hand and I said, you see me, don't you? And she squeezed my hand. And I said, Mom, I love you. We all love you. When you're ready, you can go. But Kelly's on her way from Croatia. And if you could possibly wait 2 more days, you know me, I never let you just have your goal. It always has to be more. I said, if you could just wait 2 more days, she'll be here on Friday. And she squeezed my hand and she had a little tear right here. And I said, I love you and you will always be my hero. And then her eyes went blank again. And I want to tell you guys something. My sister had Satan on her tail trying to rush back from her business trip to Croatia. Her luggage busted open. They had to tape it closed. She missed one flight. Another one was delayed. Finally, she got on the flight. She landed in Phoenix. She grabs a taxi because she can't get an Uber or Lyft or anything. Upon the Rock is right on Scottsdale Road. She calls, she goes, I am half a mile away. I am going to jump the median to get in there. Meanwhile, my mom's in her room and she's got the death rattle. How many of y'all have ever heard that? Okay. So, and they're saying like hospice is there and they're saying this is it. And my dad, I can't believe I've never told y'all this. My dad leans over to my mom and he goes, Elizabeth, I love you and you can go. And I looked at him and I go, no, she can't. Kelly's right up the road. You can't go yet. And she's going, and you guys, my husband went out into the middle of the road, paid the taxi cab, grabbed her luggage. She ran inside the Upon the Rock, came back to my mom's room, put her hands on my mom. I fell back into a chair. I was done. And she said, Mom, I'm here and you can go now. My mom took 3 more breaths and she was gone.
Wow.
And they say, hospice will tell you, a woman will wait on her children and grandchildren. No matter what state they're in, a coma, a stroke, whatever. they will wait for their children and grandchildren.
Mhm.
Men, they just want to go meet Jesus and have a beer. Okay, so that all being said, I do want to show you guys a video tonight. I'm going to pause our recording, and for those of you watching the recording, I'll have it on the weekly news. But there is such an amazing Thanksgiving song that I found, and I think you guys, it will really put you in the mood for the holidays. So hopefully you will enjoy this. Let me go into our slideshow because the link is there. And then we'll get to Recco, and then I want to see your gifts. Yay. Okay, let me go all the way up. You guys are seeing all my little secrets here. Okay. All righty. Here we go. And let me, oh, you know what? Let me stop share. Oh, because sometimes if you use these,
And well, that's
let me stop our
awesome.
share.
There is one little problem. You're not making any money.
Okay, well,
And
we
I'll
don't really,
tell you
we
right
don't
now,
want to hear
don't
about
need-
you.
You don't need a better.
Hang on.
front. In fact, you can be the best prompt
Let me
engineer
stop
on the-
him and stop our share. And I'm going to pause our recording because sometimes and this will happen if you're ever doing as remember our loved ones, remember those who have sacrificed, those who have passed because they deserve it. And, the sign of true love and the sign of a great relationship is when you have tears, when you remember them, because that means that that's real love and that's a real impact. And so, y'all know that you've heard from Allison Walworth before. She's one of our campus pastors. She's one of my mentors. And she lost her mom at 32 from her second bout with breast cancer. And um, the interesting thing is, I met Allison 3 months after she lost her mom. We joined the church, and we just felt this kinship from the beginning. And she is my campus pastor, and she's my spiritual mentor. But I kind of stepped in as almost like, and I didn't even know she'd lost her mom to cancer. I just kind of became her mom. Like, it was kind of weird. Like, I would just take her little presents and write little notes to her and things like that. And when she told me one day, she said, I feel like my mom sent you into my life to make me feel loved as a daughter again. And you guys, that's what we do with our business as well. We make people feel special. We make them feel loved. We do teach them. We teach them, don't wear a blue liner right next to your eye if you have blue eyes or green. And, we do instruct them on their skincare. I have a new customer that I wish I had 1,000 of her. She must text me every other day saying, I cannot believe what this has done for my skin. I have never learned about skincare. I've never learned about glamour. I'm actually taking foundations to her tomorrow to match her up. When you can have an impact on someone's life that way, you can get in and work with them in other ways. You can share your faith, you can share your story, and it will really make an impact. So, what you're doing is not for naught. Okay? When you tell a woman she looks beautiful or she looks pretty, or, hey, I love that color on you, Sayonara. That looks beautiful on you. I wish I could wear it. Those are sincere compliments and they come from the heart and people know it. So just spread the joy, okay? Spread the love, spread the joy. This is the time of year where senses are heightened, emotions are all over the place. Families can make you crazy. And sometimes you might be the smile and the joy that's in someone's life when they're under a lot of stress. So holidays can be very stressful. And y'all know my work at the Dream Center, holidays can actually be suicidal for a lot of our victims of human trafficking. And so we watch them very carefully and we handle them with a lot of love because this is not a joyous season for a lot of them. So, but that's true across the board. Well, let's jump to our slideshow real quick because we've got gifts to show tonight. I'm so excited about that. And that was Ben Rector, Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. And the link will be in your email that you get tomorrow. So just a reminder, we don't have a meeting a week from tonight. I will be gone. And then December 3rd and 10th are the only meetings we have in December because of our travel. So if you want a private coaching call, just let me know and we will do that. And then you have December 16th to January 17th to sign up for spring enrollment, a preferred customer program. So make sure you get that done. All right, and that's that chart. So also want to give a shout out to everybody who has earned this gorgeous scarf so far. Jamie, have you gotten yours in yet?
Yes, it's gorgeous.
Where is it?
In the living room.
Well, we want to see it. Oh my word. So go get it. All right.
All right. I'll
And
be
then
right back.
y'all don't forget that Mary Kay's doing the 61 face challenge from November 1st to December 31st. So keep working on that. And when you do that, you could go into a drawing for these glasses, but you also, if you do the 30 faces in 1 month or 30 faces in December, you'll get that Mary Kay beauty coat or something comparable if you don't want the beauty coat. Also, congratulations to everybody who has earned the training tonight with Jennifer Bessiker, who was Queen of Sales for Sapphire Division at seminar this year. So congratulations to everybody who earned it. I sent you all the link. Do not share it with anyone else. And if you can't stay up till 9 o'clock, because it won't end till 10, I totally get it. Tomorrow morning, they will send me a recording link and I will pass that on to everyone who qualified. Okay. Again, our 30 faces in 30 days. We've been working on that. Just tracking. Power up. We are tracking. Do not forget to be tracking everything during the month and then go to joannashipe.com. Go to your Power Up tracking form after our December 3rd meeting. Because our December 3rd meeting is going to be November Reco. So you might have more points given to you on December 3rd. And then you load up your numbers by going to joannashipe.com and you click on I want a prize. Okay. So I don't know why these are still there. Okay. So Star Consultant quarter ends December 15th. The prizes in December are the best ever. Vicki, did you need me to go backwards a little bit?
No, I'm fine. I just had to check I've got a monitor undone.
Oh, okay. I thought you were taking a pic.
No.
Okay. So just make sure that you are really focusing on give service. Anyone who owns a small business, businesses like real estate companies, law firms, CPA firms, like small businesses, they are clueless what they should do. Take in a hand cream in a mug, coffee and cream, or take in satin hands and make them feel special and just say, this is what I'm promoting this year for, with the wrapping, it retails for 40. If you buy 10, you get it for 35. Bam. Okay. All right. Quarter ending December 15th. Amy's already a Sapphire, so we're excited about Amy. Yay, Amy. Okay. Let's see where you guys are right now. Okay. Senior consultant teams, our red jacket teams, our team leader. Oh my gosh. Sayonara gets 50 extra points for her power up in November because she bumped up to team leader. What a great thing to do. Okay. Everything is due on December 4th. On the forms, it says by the 3rd of the month, but it's not due till the 4th because Reco will be on December 3rd. Every once in a while, it rolls that way. Okay. All right. So on our weekly accomplishment sheets, give yourself 15 points. If you see your beautiful face here and you turn that in. And then very excited about you guys being on live, or if you're watching the video and you post your takeaway, that is amazing as well. Give yourself 15 points. And then let's see who our queens are. Oh my gosh. Sayonara's back. Woo! Okay, we got Sayonara in the house. And Mandy, almost $400 in sales. I'm going to stop our share. We're going to start with Mandy. Mandy, what did you do to sell almost $400 in 1 week?
I did some reorders, and then I ordered the satin handset, and I took it with me and just let all my friends smell it. And I ended up selling out of my satin hands lotion, and I sold 3 sets of the satin handset, so it went really well. So I got some other orders coming through too. I just need to get my
Okay.
inventory stocked back up. But
While we're on Mandy, before we hear from Sayonara, Mandy, can you do a screen share and show everybody the teaser that you put out on Instagram to all of your followers? And y'all, this is so legal. You could put this on your public Instagram and Facebook page.
so let me find it first. Hang
Okay.
on.
Take your time. It popped up on my feed, and I'm like, this girl's so smart. It is. And Mary Kay always said, if I have an idea, I have one idea. If you have an idea, you have one idea. If we share our ideas, we both have 2 ideas. She gave us permission to steal from each other. Okay? She really did. She gave us permission to steal. So definitely, do this kind of thing. I was telling Sayonara, when you go into Marietta on Saturday, take gifts, take gift ideas, take your Mary Kay lookbooks. You guys can go on my Facebook page. There's tons of ideas there. Not Facebook, my website, joannashope.com. Or you can go on Mary Kay In Touch under documents and look under the promotions. I told you, weren't you ready?
I was, but I lost it. So here we go.
Okay.
Let me do the share.
See, y'all don't understand how much pressure it is when you're trying to do this kind of stuff.
Nope, that's not it.
Well, that's your beautiful
Yeah,
face.
well, I'm not used to sharing from my phone either. So. There we go. All right. Can you guys see now?
We see you.
You see me?
Yeah.
You don't see my screen?
No.
Oh,
Hang on. Let me make you a co-host and see if that helps. It's so cute. I'm willing to make y'all wait for it.
well, why don't you move on to
Okay, Sayonara, tell
Sayonara,
us.
and I'll get on my computer and share it that way because I know I can do it that way.
Okay, all right, Sayonara. If you just said
Yes.
it was just reorders,
No. No, it was reorders, but I have a party for 4 new girls. So yeah, so I went there. So the party sold $500, and then the rest is the reorders. So
okay.
that's what I did on Saturday.
So Sayonara, I know our connection is always bad because you're like me, you live way out. But tell us, at your party with your 4 people, what skincare program are you promoting?
Volume Firm.
Okay. Do they
Yeah,
actually put it
'cause
on their
they
face?
are Yes. Oh, yes. They have to. So what I do, they want to try everything. So, but they want to try, literally try. So I did satin hands, satin lips, and the Volume Firm onto the foundation. I stop in the foundation, so they can see. I put half and a half. I do half CC cream, half the 3D. so they can see the formula, which one they like, the colors, everything. They try both in the same time.
Okay.
And so this is my first appointment. That's why I do. I ever did that. Always I do that.
Okay.
They don't want to do just a little thing. They want to do the whole thing, and try and see if it's good or not.
Okay. And that works for you. Um,
That's why.
I don't
Work.
do satin hands until the very end because I like to do the skincare on the back of the hand so they see the difference. But if that's working for you, then that's awesome. That's great.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Good.
So you do
Yeah,
satin
I never
hands, satin
tried
lips,
just-
skincare, foundation.
That's it.
Oh, and then if they want color, do you schedule a follow-up with friends?
Yes, if they want to call her, so that's why we're gonna do the second appointment. So, and then how you say I'm thinking Portuguese, not the gas, what's the name?
The
The
guest,
hostess,
the hostess.
yeah, the hostess. So she's gonna be ready with the foundation and everything, and the hair friends. I'm gonna do the skincare, and then I do the makeup just for the hostess.
Love it.
Mhm.
Y'all,
Because I
that's
know
so
they
smart.
can. Yeah, I just don't do much emphasis in makeup because they if they run out without mascara, they go to CVS. I
Yep.
want to emphasize in the volume firm because I'm gonna have them more.
Yep.
So
If
doesn't
they-
mean that I don't have mascara. I do have, but I don't put much emphasis on sharing everything because I want to teach them to use the skincare first.
Yep.
Take care of their skin,
Mhm.
That's smart. So if they run out of mascara, they can run to CVS. It won't be as good, and you guys, Eugenia sent me a
Yes.
message and said, "Did you know Mary Kay's on Amazon?" I'm like, "Yes, but just tell your customers that they don't know where it's been. They don't know how old it is. They don't know how to read the day codes. They don't know if it's been kept in a hot garage or, freezing cold basement. And there's no guarantee on it. There's no guarantee on it. And it could be
Yeah.
stolen." And I had a customer, Eugenia, just this week. I mean, just Sunday afternoon. And she said, "Oh, don't worry about shipping it to me. I think I can order it on Amazon." And I go, "Please do not do that." And I said exactly to her in a text message what I said to you. You don't know where it's been. You don't know how old it is. You don't know how to read the day codes. It's not from a reputable consultant.
Mhm.
It's worth it to pay a few extra dollars to have it 100% guaranteed. And I added this because she's our senior female pastor. They're not tithing on what you're buying.
Mm.
Yeah, they're not tithing on what you're buying. So you're getting 10% back to your quote business, which is Dream City Church. But if you want to order from Amazon, go ahead. She goes, "Just ship it to me." They don't know. They don't know how old that product is, y'all. That's scary. Okay, Mandy, you ready?
I think so.
Okay. Well, I got you on two screens, girlfriend.
Now, can you see?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So after I posted this and couldn't edit it, I realized I spelled satin wrong.
Oh, that's okay.
So double check yourself.
Okay.
But
Always
I
double check yourself.
Yeah, I did this on TikTok after I did that whole post about this coming in.
Okay.
So I just did an unboxing post.
Yeah. But where's your teaser on what's coming? It was on Instagram.
On Instagram.
It was a teaser. It was just a picture of you looking cute. That's it.
That's it.
Andy's Mary Kay Pink Week. Shop with me for Pink Week. Is that not so cute?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
And I did that on the Canvana.
Y'all. I couldn't stop looking at it.
No, it's good.
So cute. Oh my gosh. So cute.
So hopefully it does its job and piques some interest.
Well, and she just looks so sassy, you know? She just looks so sassy. So, and y'all, there's a lot of stuff on Facebook right now that talks about shop local. Department stores don't care if you buy from them. Shop local, shop local, shop local. So, that's huge. Well, that was adorable. Thank you for sharing that. And
You're welcome.
I think we are going to go right into, let me see. So proud of you guys. Okay, we are going to go into our little gift service. So we've got about 22 minutes. So who wants to go first?
I don't care. I'll go.
Okay, Vicky, you go first.
Okay. I didn't have time to do any big elaborate ones, and I usually do. So everything's pretty simple.
Okay, that's okay.
But I always do these because the girls love these. They're just the little or I love Dollar Tree. I absolutely adore Dollar Tree. But they don't have their Christmas stuff out yet, hardly at all down here. So I had to get in my stash. This is from last year.
Okay, wait, come back and show that again. What is
Okay,
that?
it's just a satin lips.
I know,
So
but what's the container?
it's just a little, well, shoot, it's in the garage. I've got a box of them. They're just a little ornament that you can hang on the tree, but they're tall. So you can get lipstick in them, or you can do the satin lips in them. That's about it.
And did you glue the ribbon around the bottom?
Yes, I glued the ribbon around the bottom. I glued this up here and just put a little embellishment on it. It doesn't have to be anything fancy.
You guys
Oh.
get a glue gun. They
Yeah,
are
what I'm gonna do-
miracle.
but I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna see a lot of my stuff is sitting up. Do not use the hot glue on your merchandise.
Okay.
I did that the first year and I had a bunch that wouldn't come out.
I was wondering how you got it to stay up.
Do the little glue dots.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, you can get them at the craft store or Walmart or any place. And they will hold it.
glue dots. Glue
Like I said,
dots.
it's
Okay.
simple. Just use some pretty tissue paper. And I love the netting. The
Oh.
netting makes it so nice.
Now,
And
Vicky, if you have that sitting up for people to see, then do you have a real one so they can see what's in it or it laid out or something?
I will have when I put everything on display.
Okay.
Okay, I haven't done yet. Okay. Now this one here will be on display. This is just a little tray from Dollar Tree. And the only thing is, I wish I could have found a different colored scrunchie and I didn't
It's
have to.
beautiful.
But, and just use your ribbon and everything. It's
Yeah.
just easy to do. All right, guys like simple. So it's just a gift bag with a little sparkle in it and a ribbon around the top.
And how do you make it flat at the bottom so it sits up?
You just push it down.
It's the product. Okay.
It's the product. All right.
And y'all, note to self, iridescent paper is a better investment than clear paper
Yes.
because it picks up the color of the product.
Yeah.
And another thing too, with our body care systems, if you can find lime green tulle,
Mhm.
it'll go a long way. I had an assistant years ago in Peachtree City that said, Joanna, you are missing the boat. And I'm like, what? She said, we need to order a whole roll of lime green tulle. And I'm like, are you kidding me? She said, it'll look good on satin hands. It'll look good on your body care. It'll look good on your men's stuff with a black ribbon. And it really does go everywhere.
It
Lime
does.
green.
And it's real popular this year. So if you find it, I tried to buy some at Hobby Lobby the other day. And they said it's all,
So Eugenia said, where's the best place to pick up the iridescent bags? So Eugenia, cost-wise, I would tell you to get rolls of iridescent paper, not
Mhm.
bags. Because bags, you pay per bag, and it's usually about $1 per bag. But iridescent paper, you can get rolls this big off
Mhm.
of Amazon, or you could even go to the Google and Google gift service wholesale. And you don't have to have a wholesaler's license.
Mhm.
And I got a roll, I couldn't even pick it up, it was so heavy, of iridescent paper, and it lasted me like 6 years.
Yeah, it'll last a long time.
Yeah.
A lot of those bags I've bought at some of the Mary Kay events
Yeah. Yeah.
when I've been there, and I've bought a bunch of them. But this really isn't real Christmassy, but I do this one here a lot for bridal showers
Oh, I love that.
and everything. It's just the little gel pads. Just once again, a little plastic tube that you put it in, and the toil. I love that stuff.
Yeah. Tool goes a long way, y'all.
Oh, it goes a long ways. This was a little toolbox I had left from last year. And usually I put men's stuff in there, but our shorter men's stuff doesn't fit anymore. So I just used the little hand creams that we had
Okay.
and just stick a little deer on it. It's fine.
Okay.
Once again, these are the little ornaments that you can get, and you can get these at Dollar Tree, $1.25 a piece.
Take your product with you,
Yes.
or take the boxes. If you don't want to carry the heavy product, pop the product out of the boxes, take the boxes with you, and drop that into the containers, and you know it fits.
Right. And sometimes I send the box along with this,
Yeah.
just so if the people want it or if they're going to use it for
You
another
can
gift.
always flatten them and put them underneath.
Yeah, you can. And then, as you know, I'm the Mary Quay.
You're the repair queen.
This is actually for my dentist, for his wife. So, because he orders one from me every year. And I just
Okay,
had to-
hold that still so everybody can see how you decorated it. It looks like, let me move our faces. So there's an iridescent or a clear ribbon that she did 4 ways,
Right.
and then a centerpiece,
And then a toil.
and then the tool.
Mm-hmm. That's all there is to it, really. And I never, these I don't put in actual gift wrapping unless I want it, because those boxes are so gorgeous.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that was the extent of my gift wrap today.
Well, girlfriend, I know you couldn't do this last week. So instead of 50 points, give yourself 100 extra points.
Woo!
Doing that many gifts. That was amazing. And I know you missed out last week because of stuff with your husband, but thank you so much. And you guys, as you have other gifts that you kind of put together,
Mhm.
take a pic, say what it is, where you got the stuff, ribbon, Dollar Tree. And y'all, wired ribbon is
Wired.
always the way to go.
And shrink wrap is
Wired
really good.
ribbon is so much smarter. It's so much easier to work with. When
Mhm.
we did that lesson last month where the girl was tying the bows, where you go back and forth and then you cut it and then you tie it, that is wired ribbon. So when you go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby or iridescent bag, no, we're saying get the iridescent rolls, but you can go on Amazon Sayonara and you can order iridescent bags. But here's the caveat. You want to measure the product. So if the product's this big, you want to measure it. Okay, this is probably 6 by 6. And then I want room to bring it in, right?
Mhm.
And have what my mom used to say, a little hair coming out the top. And then you
Mhm.
give it a little haircut. But I'm telling you guys, when you buy the rolls of the iridescent, it might be $60 for a roll this big. You will use it for the next 5 to 6 years on everything. It is so much more cost effective. And you guys who live near each other, split it and, split the roll because it is brilliant. Like I can cut off just a few strips of the iridescent, throw it in a satin hands, and the whole thing comes to life.
Yeah.
It's called iridescent. Okay. And I'll look some up, Sayonara. Let me write myself a note because I've got a 6 o'clock. I'll look some up. Iridescent. And I'll post them on our Facebook page, okay? So y'all can see what I'm talking about. All right.
I usually do a lot of mugs with shrink wrap too, but I didn't have time to do that this year.
Okay. Yeah. I have found I get frustrated with shrink wrap because it sucks in and then I can't fluff the hair and then I have to put another thing on to fluff the hair. But a lot of the clear wrap doesn't say it's shrink wrap, but if you put a hot hair dryer or the shrink wrap gun on it, it'll shrink.
But even if you tie it off first to make it taller,
Yeah.
then you can have your hair and still
Yeah.
shrink.
I like the hair. I'm a hair girl. Okay.
Harry
Eugenia, did you have gifts? Okay. Sayonara, Jamie, Amy. Okay. Unmute.
Okay, can you see that?
Yes.
This is just like a little cute,
So cute.
and it says home for the holidays. And so I've took a red plaid bow to kind of match it because I couldn't really find anything that really popped.
Okay.
And so we have the citrus bloom in here for the men, Harry and David's coffee, and then a little peppermint spoon, little swizzle. And so just thought that was really kind of a nice
So
man.
cute.
Any guy would like to have that and he'd smell great, right?
Mhm.
So, and then another one for the men's. This is Merry Christmas
It's a little bucket.
to my dear. It's just a little pail. Got these at the Dollar Tree as well. And then just these little packs of stickers. It's just like my snowflakes last year, but it's a tree. And then over here, you could get these little tiny ornaments. It was like a snowflake, but it was wooden with little holly berries and white plaid. So it's manly. And then just another little deer sticker for your deer, to keep them smelling great for the holidays.
Love it.
So, that's not a whole lot of like fancy, but it works great for the guys because, they'll think it's cute. They're from it there anyway. And another little take on the, it's harder for you to see this one probably, but the satin
No, it's
hand
good.
body. And
Yeah.
so I have the satin lips here, a green scrunchie, and then just a Mary Kay lookbook to keep it folded up with a candy.
Yeah.
So it's a satin hands and body like gift set, and it's just in this little box
Box.
is cute, and it came in a packet of bars that I get, and I thought I could reuse that.
I love it. I love it. And y'all, the lookbook does help prop up your product.
Yeah.
I do that a lot. A lot. Okay, well, Amy, you give yourself some points there, girlfriend. And who else wanted to show?
Me.
Okay, wait a minute. Let's do Jamie real quick.
Oh, okay.
And we do have to be off in 10 minutes, so we got a little bit of time.
Okay, this is that scarf,
Yay! It's so beautiful.
and it's reversible.
Oh,
I don't know if you can see the two different pattern. It's the same pattern, but yet it's different
yeah,
takes on it.
love
It's
it.
quite beautiful. What I did was I went to the DG, Dollar General, and I found these little red bows. I think you got 6 or 8 of them for $1. And I just took it on some ribbon. The boxes, you got 3 different size boxes. And I just put like an eyeshadow or a blush
Love
on
it.
it.
Love it. So easy.
Found these just the little hand mitts. I absolutely love these. These were only $1 at Dollar General. And I'm able to prop it in such a way to where it stands up, and I put a hand cream inside.
So it's like a tent.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
And then this is my favorite that I found this year. These little boots. Oops.
Cute.
You got 2 for $1. Aren't they
Oh, how
cute? And
cute.
You can put lip glosses in it, lip liners, whatever. They had 2 different styles of boots. And then I also found the plastic ornaments in the bulbs and the bells, and they were 2 for $1 too.
Love it.
So out of all the stores I've shopped, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, and Family Dollar, the best ones for little decorations seems to be Dollar General,
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
in my
guys.
opinion.
Snaps to you, girlfriend. Give yourself some points. Okay, Mandy, wrap us up. Literally. No pun
All right.
intended.
So here I have, it's like a little sled. I got it from Dollar Tree, and I put a oil-free makeup remover and a microcellar water in here
Yep.
with a little round, and then just some chocolates.
Love it.
Mhm.
And then you could obviously you could put that in a bag, or if you wanted to, put
You
some
could
cellophane
you
around
could
it,
do
you
some
could.
paper around it, and yeah.
Mhm.
And then this one's my favorite so far, but I'm also a big coffee drinker, so I have this, but this is what's in it.
Love it.
Oh, that's
So
cute.
it's pair of fuzzy socks and the mint bliss. Sit there and have your cup of coffee and put some mint bliss on your feet and
Love it.
relax. And then the last thing, I'm going to reverse my camera so you can see
Okay.
this one because I can't hold it up.
Okay.
Well, actually, I'm not going to reverse it because I can't figure out how to.
Okay. Oh, how cute. What is that?
This is the petite palette filled with the eyeshadows and then a lip gloss. So I made that for a customer of mine who asked if I just did little gifts and if she was looking for something for her teenage daughter.
Okay.
So this is what I'm going to show her.
Love it.
But I just thought it was cute. It comes in a little tin can. This is the,
Oh,
Ah, it's
and
cute.
I just put some wrapping paper in there and I'll secure it all and then it'll look like that.
and I'll tell you guys something you can do with gifts like that where they're going to open it is get some curling ribbon, which you can get for 50 cents a roll, and do a bunch of curling ribbon and just kind of dance it around the product. And when they open it, it goes boing. Really cool. Really cool. I'm a bow girl, like a bow girl. And so some of those items, like the sleigh that you had, Mandy, I would put like a big bow at the end of it just to
Mhm.
kind of finish it. Okay. But
Okay.
those were great, you guys. Give yourself some bonus points, 50 bonus points. Oh my gosh, for every 3 gifts you show. And I gotta sign off, guys, because I got a group getting on in 4 minutes. But you guys have been brilliant. And again, we don't have a meeting next week. Then we have 2 meetings in December. But don't stop submitting your weekly accomplishment. Don't stop working. Y'all, this is the time of year where men are freaking out.
Mhm.
Freaking out. If worse comes to worse, you sell them a gift certificate. So if you haven't gone to Walmart or wherever and gotten yourself a laminator to do gift certificates, I have all these gift certificates, like 30 of them printed off. I will laminate them, cut them, add my business card to it. They are ready to go when these men start panicking, because they will start panicking. And then I've got y'all saw last week I had the cellophane like for the rose, put the rose in it, put the gift certificate in it. You're golden. Like, you don't have to wrap product. So we're trying to make this as easy for you guys as possible. There is no reason why every one of you should not have a $2,000 Christmas. That's what we're going to be celebrating in January. So we're going to be doing our mid-year awards in January as well. So that'll be super fun. But you guys have been awesome. Any questions or comments before we go? Anything at all? Okay, if y'all need anything, text me. Email is not the way to go. Text me, you'll get me faster. And I will, if I don't see you personally for a coaching call, I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Love you. Happy Thanksgiving. Everybody say Happy Turkey Day.
Happy
Turkey Day.
Yay.
Love you guys.